Summer is the perfect time to play with colour and texture and try something new on your cakes. In this tutorial, I'm sharing 10 summer cake designs that are bright, creative, and easy to recreate, using just buttercream and a few basic tools. These ideas are perfect for birthdays, garden parties, or just experimenting with fun techniques at home or on holiday. Let's get started. Create a bold, fun design with this flamingo mosaic. Spread different shades of pink and coral buttercream onto a piece of parchment paper and freeze it until the buttercream is hard. Use a sharp knife to cut the frozen buttercream into small triangles. Spread black buttercream and cut it into tiny triangles to use for the flamingo's eye and beak. Outline the shape of a flamingo on your cake with a toothpick, and then press the frozen triangles to fill it, to create a mosaic flamingo. The frozen buttercream needs to stay cold while you decorate. So ideally, prepare 2 trays of buttercream tiles, and rotate them between the freezer and your decorating space so you're always working with cold buttercream. This mosaic effect is a bold, fun way to decorate for summer. Turn a summer classic into a cake with this fun ice cream cone design. Start by cutting a triangle out of parchment paper to use as a stencil. Spread cone-coloured buttercream onto the cake, using the stencil as a guide to create the cone shape. Use the edge of a cake comb to score diagonal lines across the cake to make a waffle cone texture. Scoop a ball of buttercream on top to look like a scoop of ice cream. Pipe a few drips of the same colour buttercream just below the scoop to look like melting ice cream. Finish it off with a cherry on top or some sprinkles to make it look extra delicious. If you enjoy decorating with buttercream, I have a free course on 10 frosting techniques over on my cake school. It's full of easy and creative ways to use buttercream to decorate your cakes. You can sign up for free, and the link is in the video description and at the top of the screen. Or just go to britishgirlbakes.com. This next design is perfect for pool or beach parties. Frost your cake as usual, but don't worry about getting it perfectly smooth. Then grab a cake comb and turn it sideways so the short edge is against the cake. Hold it at an angle, pressing the bottom into the frosting while the top leans slightly out. And wiggle it gently up and down as you spin the cake. This creates textured waves that rise up the sides. While the frosting is still soft, press in tiny white nonpareils, or hundreds and thousands, to look like bubbles. Or take it a step further by turning this into a mermaid cake, adding buttercream mermaid tails from a tutorial on 10 edible cake toppers you can make at home. They're easy to make and look magical on this design. Create a summer birthday cake using this easy number cake technique. Cut the number you want out of a sheet cake twice. Spread or pipe buttercream onto the first layer and lower the second number cake on top. Decorate with more piping and add cookies, candies, flowers, or any theme you like. Check out my full tutorial on number cakes on my YouTube channel for lots of tips and ideas. No time to bake? Try a cake makeover. Buy a cake from a grocery store or supermarket and remove the decorations. Press sprinkles into the frosting to cover the cake, or pipe melted chocolate onto parchment or wax paper and wrap it around the cake. Put it in the fridge to chill and then peel the paper off to reveal a chocolate collar or cage. For this next summer cake idea, try a wrapped buttercream design for a smooth, colourful finish. Draw a simple outline on a piece of paper, optionally cover it with acetate so it's easier to move around later, and then pipe tiny, random buttercream shapes to fill it in. Choose something outdoorsy for summer, like flowers or fruit. Freeze the acetate until the buttercream is firm, and then spread a background colour over the top. Wrap the acetate around a cake, pressing the buttercream against the frosting. Chill the cake to set the mosaic, and then peel the acetate off to reveal the design. Make a light and refreshing cake that's easy to put together on holiday or vacation. Start by alternating your cake layers with your favourite jam or jelly. Wrap it up in cling film and lower the cake pan over this. Freeze it and put it into a cool box with a batch of buttercream in a bag and an ice pack to keep them fresh while you travel. When you get to your destination, slide the cake out of the pan onto a plate and pipe some buttercream on top to decorate it. Yum! Offer 2 flavours in a single cake with this easy half and half design. This example has one half with marble cake layers and chocolate filling, and the other half with alternating banana and chocolate cake layers and dulce de leche filling. Use parchment or wax paper to cover one half of the cake while you frost the other to keep a clean division between the 2 flavours. For both the crumb coat and also the final coat, it's important to set the buttercream before pressing the parchment against it, so put the cake into the fridge to chill first. Pipe along this dividing line to decorate it with either or both frosting flavours. Use seasonal ingredients for a cake that tastes as good as it looks. My strawberry cake recipe has both fresh and freeze-dried strawberries in the cake layers, with a filling and frosting made with freeze-dried strawberries for a super strawberry flavour. It's finished with these strawberries on top for decoration. Or try my pina colada cake recipe with coconut milk cake layers and a pineapple filling and frosting made with freeze-dried pineapple. Decorate it with shredded coconut and, optionally, dried pineapple slices for a tropical finish. Make a lighter cake with whipped cream frosting. My recipe is stable enough to hold its shape and it won't droop or weep in the summer heat. Pipe it onto cupcakes, frost a whole cake with it, and use it for borders or other details. This pairs so well with fresh fruit in summer. Whatever cake design you choose to make this summer, condensation can be a real struggle, especially when it's hot and humid. If your cake comes out of the fridge into warm air, you'll probably see moisture forming on the frosting. To stop that from ruining your design, check out my full tutorial where I explain how to prevent and fix condensation on cakes. If you enjoyed these ideas, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more cake decorating tips and tutorials every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time!